Larry had been proud of the workday going tired, sure, but proud. He'd stayed late, focused hard, and finished the project just under the wire. When his supervisor stopped by his desk, Larry expected a nod, maybe even a rare good job. Instead, he got a sigh. Client changed their mind, the supervisor said. They want something completely different. Larry felt it land in his chest like a dropped tool. Start over? From scratch. He nodded anyway. He was new to recovery, and frustration still came in sharp waves. His hands trembled for a moment, but he breathed through it. Still resolved, he told himself. That's what this takes. One right action at a time. He started again. Later, driving home in his used Hyundai along the familiar Virginia roads, Larry let his thoughts wander. Wouldn't it be something, he thought, to know the future just a little? Not the big stuff maybe, but enough to be prepared. Enough to not waste time rebuilding something that was doomed to be torn down. That night, after a hot shower, he collapsed into bed. If only I knew what the future would bring, he muttered, staring at the ceiling. I could be better prepared. Sleep took him quickly. He woke to birdsong and sunlight spilling through the curtains. Saturday. Peaceful. Normal. Larry decided to treat himself to breakfast and drove toward the little biscuit place he liked. Along the way, something caught his eye, a shop in a nearly empty strip mall he swore hadn't been there before. Unexpected treasures, the sign read. The letters still looking freshly mounted. He made a mental note and continued on. Eggs, taters, coffee. Comfort on a plate. As he stepped back outside, the thought returned. Unexpected treasures. Curiosity nudged him harder than reason, and before he could argue with himself, he turned the wheel and pulled into the strip mall. The shop looked half finished, half forgotten. Inside, the air smelled like dust and old paper and time itself. Lamps, tables, and strange objects filled the dim space, as though the past had been unpacked and left mid-sentence. "May I help you?" A voice called. An older African-American man sat behind a desk that looked older than the building itself. A Tiffany lamp cast warm colors across his lined face. I'm not sure, Larry said, blinking as his eyes adjusted. "I just saw your shop. Have you been here long?" "I've never noticed it before." The man chuckled. "I've been here a very long time. Take a look around. If you see something you like, maybe we can make a deal." Larry wandered, marveling at objects that seemed out of place, some ancient, some unfamiliar in ways he couldn't name. How had he missed this place? "I really like your shop," Larry said finally. "There's a few things I'd consider, but I should probably head home first. Make some room." The man smiled. "Name's Jim," he said. Then his gaze sharpened gently. "You remind me of a younger version of myself caught in routines, worries, hopes for tomorrow." Jim leaned forward, extending his thin, calloused hands. "Maybe," he said softly, "I have something you seek." From his faded denim jacket, Jim produced a gold-colored, key-old-fashioned, heavy, the kind meant for ancient locks. "I'm not sure what you think you want is what you really want." Jim continued. "There's a door in the back. This key opens it. Beyond is a room that holds what you most desire. Speak it before you enter, and you'll find it inside." Larry hesitated, half smirk, half suspicion. Still curiosity won. "This one's on me," Jim said as Larry accepted the key. "Just pay it forward." The walk to the back felt impossibly long. Finally, Larry reached a single oak door, ancient and brass-trimmed. He inserted the key. The lock turned with a slow, deliberate clunk. "I want to know the future," Larry said as he opened the door. The room beyond stretched farther than it should have. Antiques lined the shadows. Then he saw it, a chair from his childhood, a lamp beside it, glowing softly. Drawn forward, Larry sat, noticing an old TV remote resting on the cushion. A tube television flickered to life, static, darkness. When the light returned, Larry realized he was floating suspended above his neighborhood. Time sped by beneath him. Days, nights. People searching for him. Police. Silence. Years passed in moments. Families came and went. Houses rose and fell. Technology leapt forward, collapsed, reset. Cities bloomed and vanished. Oceans surged. The earth burned. Stars were born and died. Sorry, a voice said calmly. You cannot rewind. Larry clutched the remote, panic rising. One-way trip, the voice added. He pressed the power button. Everything collapsed into nothing. Larry woke gasping, sunlight streaming through the window. Birds sang. Saturday morning. Thank God, he whispered. Just a dream. He sat up, heart pounding, then laughed softly. I don't need to know the future. Dealing with today is enough. His fist unclenched. In his palm lay a golden key.